What is going on, everyone? Good morning. Happy Monday. This is Tim. This is my channel, Deerfawn Orbital. So we're going to talk about an install that I completed on a Kylo Ren hilt. This is the Crossguard from Elf Sabers. So this has been installed with one of my hybrid chassis, right? So I do want to come into Fusion and talk about the chassis really quickly. This is not for a customer. This is actually something that I had in my collection that I wanted to install that is now up for sale on my site, right? But this has been sitting empty for a little while, so I wanted to get it installed and then get it sold, right? So anyhow, let's come into Fusion and talk about this chassis really quickly, and then we will come up top, do a quick demo, and then we will be on our way. All right, so here it is. This is the chassis that I designed for the Elf Sabers Crossguard. Now, something that I've noticed about this particular version of the Kylo's hilt from Elf, it is almost exactly similar to the KR Sabers Crossguard, with the exception of the emitters. I believe the emitters on the KR version are not steel. On this, they are steel and they have been heat stained. But as far as the internal components are concerned, even down to the PCBs that came with the hilt, it's exactly the same as the KR Sabers Crossguard. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But so anyhow, this is the chassis, right? So I've got a full brass battery cover. All right, let's start at the bottom. Okay, so plenty of room inside of this hilt. It's huge on the inside, right? So plenty of room to fully enclose a 28mm speaker. I also put a neopixel, a 2020 neopixel strip on the inside of this speaker compartment to give us a little bit of shine through at the bottom here around the speaker. Here is the battery cover, right? Battery cover is held in place with some rectangular magnets. Around the back, this is where our Proffie is. Typically with previous versions of this chassis, I have done a board cover as well, but with this particular one, I just chose to leave the Proffie board in the open. So the Proffie just kind of sits underneath this lip and press fits down into that chamber. Kill switch down here, and then the upper reveal is a giant hunk of brass. This is actually very similar to what I did with the KR Sabers version of this hilt, right? It's just a full brass reveal upper with a lot of tube work and stuff going on up here. But that's it, right? It's just a static chassis that lives inside of the hilt. But again, it's just, you know, I thought it was pretty interesting. It's just exactly the same as the KR Sabers. The only thing that I've noticed about the KR Sabers version is when they offer it weathered, it's got painted emitters, which that's why I'm assuming that they don't have steel emitter like sections on the KR version, because why would you not just heat stain it instead of paint faux heat staining it? But anyhow, so that's it, right? That's the chassis. Let's come up top and take a better look at the hilt. All right, so here it is, the Kylo Ren from Elf Sabers. This is the Crossguard that they call it, right? I have lightly weathered this hilt, right? So I've just essentially gone into all of these raised edges and knocked back some of that anodization just to give it a little bit more of a worn and used look. There's some scratches in here. But yeah, these emitters are steel, so they came heat stained already from the factory. It's a great hilt, right? It's exactly like the KR Sabers version, right? Very, very nice replica hilt. Let me get my Allen key here to take off this grip, right? So I have also added the red wire, obviously. So yeah. Did you just say obviously twice? So here it... Right, so this grip is held in place with 3 pan head screws around the top here. Okay, I only have one in for this demo. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out. Okay, I've also snipped the red wire right here so it's easier to get the grip out. But here is our chassis. Okay, so all of the brass has been weathered. Here's that battery cover. Oops. So I've already got this on. Let's take the battery out. So battery cover has been weathered. That upper brass reveal section has also been weathered. Here's our Proffie board. Okay. So to use the hilt, here's our battery tray. So this build takes a button top 18650. Spring side is your negative, so you want to put your battery down into the hilt. So this is already on. If you don't hear anything, you want to hit that kill switch. And There is that neopixel strip along the bottom. Okay, just for a little bit of an extra animation.
Skywalker.
Okay, tried to switch it up with each font. Okay, so once you get your battery in, go ahead and put your battery cover on. And I'll go ahead and slide this cover in, or slide the grip in. I can't talk this morning. And then I'm going to put that set screw in place. Okay. Let's put that red wire. So that's it.
Kylo Ren.
Get to another Kylo font here.
I know what I have to do.
All right. And that's it, right? So let's come down to the bottom. Okay. So there are those heat-stained emitters. All of these PCBs, these blade PCBs, are from KR Sabers. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a blade in it, and we'll try and put a blade in the quillions as well, just to show that they're working. Okay, so let's put a blade in it. So there is a set screw around front here that is holding that main blade plug in place. This also shipped with blade plugs that were also heat stained, which I thought was a cool touch. Okay. So this will take a 1-inch blade, take a 1-inch blade, okay, in that main blade area. Rest your blade on those PCB pins, and then you can tighten your set screw. And then you are ready to go. .28mm speaker sounds great. Okay. There's a couple other fonts on here.
Kylo Ren.
See what else we got.
Rey Skywalker.
Now these are all the stock fonts that came with the SD on this Proffie board.
Going somewhere.
Let's put a blade in this one of these side quillions here. Looks like I gotta change that animation. All right, so I don't have a quillion blade, so this is a ridiculous looking demo blade in here. But here is the side blade lit. Okay, I'm not gonna swing this around. Yeah, but the side blades work. And, of course, that main blade there. So that's it, right? That is the Crossguard from Elf Sabers that has been installed with a hybrid Tearfon chassis, right? Solid hilt, right? Anyhow, so thank you, everybody, for watching. This wasn't for a customer in particular, but I just wanted to do a quick demo on this hilt. This hilt will be for sale in the ready to ship section of my website. So if anyone is interested, I will link that down below in the description. Okay. So that's all I got. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. And with that being said, may the force be with you always. Have a good one, everybody.